Hello guys, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's Thursday? How's your Thursdays? I'm taking a shield on world map just to make sure. I have tried to do this without a shield, and it's fine. But my collateral team does start to get hit really hard these days. Really, really hard. Okay. I had my volume up really high because I was listening to music. What have we got on the agenda today? We've got everything. We've got weapons. We got mods. We got everything. We got bags. We got quite a lot of Negan bags, I think. Quite a lot of Negan bags. Has anyone been lucky with the Negan stuff? I still want Tara, even though I don't think she's like mega useful these days. I still just want her, you know. Why would I not want Tara? Another 6-star. Who have we got in chat? Let's scroll up. We had a couple of people here nice and early. AJC and Brandon Jones. I scheduled my stream today, but I did it half an hour before my stream. So hopefully it didn't spam you guys too much. I'm trying to look into ways that I can schedule my stream, but it doesn't spam my subscribers until I actually go live and just notifies them that I've gone live. That's all I really want. And I just want it to be on my main page saying this is the next stream. And not spam you guys. I don't want you to get spammed. That is annoying. I know myself. I don't want to get spammed by other people who I subscribe to. I don't want to spam you guys. Who else did we have here? Desperate Robber. Got to be part of the early gang. Oh, you were. You definitely were. At 2 minutes early. Proper Lamb. Haylock trying the beta region, like it so far. Oh, you've just got in. Congrats. Congrats. 1 more minute. It was indeed. And you were in school watching me. I just hope you don't get in trouble. Just hope you don't get in trouble. I've had that happen a couple of times where people are watching me in school and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man, but concentrate on that schoolwork. That responsible adult Lock just trying to like, yeah, make sure you do that schoolwork though. What's up, bad at everything? Pennywise, Constantine, how you guys doing? Thanks for jumping in. I'm not in the class. How good is Guardian Rick and Holly good on the same team in beta? Guardian Rick's really good, obviously active revive, and Guardian Holly is obviously amazing. The downside of Guardian Holly is it can be really hard to work out what sort of weapon she can get. That's basically her main issue. Anyone know what happened to the gloves and shirts roadmap? I guess it didn't pop up. It might not have popped up. They have had issues with roadmaps in the past where they just haven't popped up. I'm pretty sure they're altering the daily roadmaps, that one included. Could be, but I haven't heard any official word, and so until something's officially said, we just gotta assume that it was a mistake. Basically, I can raise it. Mida Goo, Bumblebee Brown, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. How you guys doing today? Are you doing beta region yet? I'm not in the beta region just right now. I'm gonna do my main regions first. I can jump on the beta region later. I did see there was an update. I'm not sure what that update was about. If I call him daddy, will I get a chat ban? Oh no, but I mean, I don't know what to say. I've had 8 Negan bags and got all Ascendance medals. What are the Negan bags? Oh, the Negan bags. Okay. I've only got tier 3 Negan bags, I think. I've only been scoring like 1 hits. I haven't had time to log on at the correct time to get big hits for my factions, so I'm just getting big in 1 hits. So it's going to be basic bags. Hopefully I get something. We'll check how many platinum earrings I need. I think I need 2. And I've got like 4 or 5 opens on this region, I think. What's up, Kieran? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. Senor das Estrellas. Astralis. You're not a CSGO team. Welcome. No spam was fine. Good. Robert Haylock, I've got a brief question. How come Kate is so good? Her rush. She's got a lot of things on her rush that make her really good. She was a premium 5-star. So premium 5-stars still have some use in certain situations as 6 stars. You know? Damage dealers massively fell off because they rely on their stats to be good. So the second 6 stars came out, all 5-star damage dealers were useless pretty much. But support characters were still useful based on their buffs. That's why I always talk about Survival Roads Ezekiel. If you're new to the game, or if you're struggling on certain parts of the game, world map, road map, hopefully he's in here, so it's actually brilliant. He's not. But you can get him from here. He's this character just here. Survival Road Ezekiel is one of the best 5 stars, and that's because he makes everyone 60% more strong, defensively and offensively, and he heals everyone for 2 turns. Like, he's just such a good character just to heal, keep everyone 60% stronger, and not just that, he can have a weapon in his hand, like a stun weapon, if you can get a stun on attack weapon, and he can stun people, and then you can put mods on him. You could potentially put a burn mod on him. I would go for defense set, but you could put a burn mod on him. And then he does an extra 224 damage per turn. I wouldn't say he's super great in raids, but he could still be used in raids to a certain extent. And that's basically the same with Kate. She's just a support character that's still great. My faction has got Negan to 200,000 HP, but no one's attacking and there's 6 hours left. They could be waiting for everyone to attack. That's what a lot of factions do, is they wait for people to attack. Like, my faction might be doing it right now. Let me just check. I think they're doing it on my other region, and they're waiting for everybody to attack. Okay, we're not doing it just yet. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're not doing it just yet. But my other region are doing it. I did 1 attack and just fled. Like, different factions have different rules. Just make sure you know your rules for your faction assault. Faction assault is one of them ones where it can cause a lot of arguments. I've seen a lot of arguments in the past. I'm in school right now. RJ Thrills, don't worry about my stream. My stream's going to be back up. You can watch it later if you want to. You know? It's great they've tuned in, but make sure you concentrate on that schoolwork, bruv. Because I have full shield with both. What did you say? Proper lamb. Oh, you have full shield in beta? Okay. Let me see. Hey, look, how are we doing? Good. Thanks, Jacko. Thanks. I'm doing good. I can't complain. Rich Foxon. Good evening. Good evening. AJC, they put a new intern to handle the daily maps per JB. Oh, okay. Unless you're trolling me. There definitely are no road maps, but there have been issues the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure what the issues are. I know that the road maps got expanded to like be able to have 20 on at the same time, but we need the dailies, especially this one. This is such an important day. It's really important. My friend mad because 6-star yellow healer Maggie was in a road map. Yeah, I saw that, but she doesn't have any rush or anything. I saw that. That was interesting. I've still got some SR to do, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll keep going with this. Not the best team to take against Blues. Hopefully we're okay. Loose Cannon, hello, hello. Ethan as well, hello. Welcome to the stream, guys. Mama Deadheads, Gator for life. Where's that helicopter, though? I ascended Gator and he didn't have a helicopter. Victor still relatively... Yeah, like debuffers, some debuffers are good. Like situational characters. There are some characters that can only be used with other characters. With all the OP tunes coming out and no legacies coming out lately, do you think the game is starting to die? So many in my faction have started to quit. My region as well, lockdown. You see, the thing is, people will come back, but people are frustrated and leaving. 100%, I agree with that. I was frustrated. I was down. You know, on Monday, I didn't even play that much in War, but seeing other people upset with War made me feel down. Because, you know, you're my community, and I see you guys are upset about War. And I'm just like, this sucks. My community is, you know, feeling shit. And that isn't good for me. Even though I didn't experience it firsthand, it doesn't feel good for me, you know? I don't think the AI is great, personally. I think it needs tweaking. They have said they're going to look at it, which is good, that they came out and said that. Whether they're going to actually do anything about it is something else. They may decide, actually, you know, it's fine. They just need time, which is, again, is possible. That could be what they come back and say, but hopefully not, because I definitely think it needs to have the mechanics of AI need to work with the fundamentals of how the game's worked forever, like with trait damage especially. If I take in a fast character and there's a strong character on that defense team, that strong character should prioritize that fast character. It shouldn't prioritize an alert character because it's a damage dealer. I know like some people will say, but if I was attacking that team, I would do the same. Yes, but you're not attacking that team. It's AI. And there's got to be weaknesses on a defense team. And one of the weaknesses is that it's going to be forced to attack certain types of characters. And that should be based on traits, so you can actually strategically go in with a certain lineup, you know? As it stands, it doesn't go like that. Okay, let me see who else is chatting. K1 Williams, hello. Kate is good against shields, yes. She's good regardless, just because she's got a heal and she's got an attack buff, she's great. I'm just gonna auto this. We've waited for 2 days, the others have retired. Hey Locke, okay, I have so many questions about this new Negan payback. I didn't make a video on him. And I probably covered most of it in the video. When is the beta stash over? I've got no idea. I hit level 55 today. Congrats. Leveling is definitely the way to go. If you can get up those levels, massive advantages. You get nice rewards, and you get more energy. You know, everything. You get all the good stuff. So no, that's so nice. Hello. This game is like the Titanic is sinking. I think it seems like that right now, and I completely agree that it can be a bit like can make everyone feel a bit down with the sort of things that have been happening recently in terms of lack of release of characters like Legacy Ascendables, you know, release of really powerful promos, and then you have free-to-play characters like Roxy come out that are nowhere near as powerful. The gap seems to be getting bigger, but things can change. It's whether you want to stick to it or not, and I completely understand if you want to have a break and stuff, and sometimes it can be a good thing, but sometimes taking a break can be a bad thing. You can come back and have missed an event. Plenty of times people have come back and they've missed like a login event or a free character event. Like if you missed Michelle, for instance, you're massively behind. You know, if you were AFK, you know, during that time. Please type an answer because I can't turn volume up because I'm in class. What did you say? When is that? No idea. RJ. There you go. No idea, RJ. Let me see. Angelico Sanchez Ramirez. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. What's up, Yura? How you doing? Like Yura, for instance. Yura's commenting on my videos. Seems pretty down about the game at the moment, and it makes me feel bad because he's part of my community, you know. Now I didn't experience it firsthand at the weekend, but it makes me feel bad, you know. I'm trying to fight for you guys as much as I can, but I don't have like some supreme power as much as a lot of people seem to think I've got like some mad sway for scope play. It's not the case. It's not the case. You know, I try and get my point across, but we'll see. I'm gonna make an interesting video this weekend about Legacy Ascendables to see, you know, if that I can force that a little bit. Legit just did 2 temples and only got 4 stars on both of them. That's the way it goes, man. Temples are sucky. 40 pulls are sucky. I mean, you can just get really unlucky. You can get really lucky. I've seen people get like 3 Ascendables in a 40. I mean, I have as well, so it is possible. Carlos Fox, hello survival. Hola supervivientes. Fallout Boy, is alert dual wield Sandy any good than non-ascendable? She's fun. She's fun. But I wouldn't say she's like good because she's a 5-star. She can debuff. I wouldn't say she's great in raids or anything, but she can be okay in like world map and stuff. But she was such an awesome 6-star. She was such an awesome 6-star. Okay, I'm gonna switch regions after this one. Captain Walker, I'm still here. Hello. New alert Negan. What's this? I think the Negan was the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, I think the issue with Road to Survival is there is a lot of small things that has been issues for a long time, and then we've had like a long time wait for Ascendables that we're not getting. We've had some AI issues that popped up and maybe ruined a lot of people's weekends, and then a really powerful characters come out that is promo. A lot of these just can stack up, and it just people just instantly just quit. Like for they may be back in like a couple of days, they may be back in a week, they may just need a breather, and that's absolutely fine, you know. Generally, I tend to sleep on things. Like yesterday I was feeling down. Woke up today. I was more just... I said, as I said in my video about the Negan roadmap, was just like laughing, just like at the sort of circumstances we're in at the moment. But what else can you do? Kate or SRZ? Kate is good for bypassing shields, so I definitely say she's better. If you've got the 5-star Ezekiel that has focus on his rush, he's awesome. I wish I could get my hands on him. I think he's only in Prestige. What's up, Moon? What's up, Moon? Moonies says, no, definitely Kate over SRZ. In every single way, Kate over SRZ. Negan Red is good. The new, yes, Carlos. C. Negan Red is good. 5-star Earl is good. He actually can be good. Because he just buffs everybody. New Negan is top 3 character, 100%. Generally, newer promos are the top 3 characters. Like, Olivia and Negan are probably both top 3 characters right now. I'm sorry I can't listen. It makes me mad, but teachers' rules, no headphones or gaming class. Absolutely no problem. I'm in 8th grade. It's all good, RJ. It's absolutely fine. Concentrate on the school. Concentrate on the schoolwork. Not sure what happened with your gator, but mine has a mimic and a attack. Of course. I hate you. Look, I did earn in the chat right now, Mama. No, this is not true. No. Lock works with Scopely and controls characters. Confirmed. Yeah. I must. Mama, do you know when beta stash is over? I'm going to switch to beta. I've got no idea when the beta stash is over. Look, what do you really think about Scopely's sloppy development? And will they ever get it straight? The self-inflicted wounds continue. I mean, here's my thoughts. Like, part of me thinks that this is almost planned, but then part of it knows that it's not, because I know that they're developing stuff. I know that things are coming. Like we see in beta that there's a brand new missions tab, which looks really good. This is always the sad thing about this game, is there's always that little thing that overshadows good things. And that's why people still play the game, because they know there are good things there. They know this game's got such good potential. But every now and again, this stupid thing happens. And some of it can be down to, like, I don't think that the response is ever good enough. Like, there's never any, like, we're sorry, we messed up, or anything like this. I think we had that once. The only thing we ever had was, like, a letter, which they should never have done, I'm going to be honest, which was really terrible, because it was by a CEO who doesn't really know anything about the game, just making promises that not necessarily could be held up, but... We're all here because we like The Walking Dead, you know? And the game is good. I played other mobile phone games. The other mobile phone games are trash. Like, so many of them are bad. Like, don't even work properly, don't look nice, don't have any good, like, mechanical depth, nothing. This, oh my god, so what I'm saying, he gets focused and absolutely wrecked. I mean, I am taking reds against blues, but we ignore that for the moment. So I don't even understand what was the choice selection there. They took out Donnie. Was it just because he's the lowest level? I'm not really sure. Trying to work that out. Try and work that out. Okay, I think I'm at the point where I can't just autofill. I've probably been there for a while. I just not really realised. Because I've been going on Walker stages with just autofill. Die, please. No, why do you do that, Brian? Why do you do that? They really need to release these legacies, and they have to be strong. Yeah, 100%. Like, we've had Zachary, Dr. Stevens, Olivia, Negan since the last legacy. These legacies need to combat those characters, or at least help combat those characters in some way. Like, there needs to be some sort of, like, combat against that. You know what I'm saying, right? It has to be the case. Okay, I've got faction assault up right now. I can't remember why I was checking it. Why was I checking it? Oh, this is what my faction do. We just wait until everyone's hit. Like, I've hit for 22 damage. We've still got 2 more to hit. The bottom guy has been, like, AFK for, like, a week. And this Christopher guy might be AFK as well, but we generally give him a little bit of time. I did it again where I didn't really look. Good evening, Locke. How are you doing? Got Alice yet? Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah, I've actually got her on beta twice. I might just make beta my main region now. I've got all the characters there. I think Scorpio is just being so greedy and eventually catching up with them. I mean, players will come and go. That's the way it goes. But I think there needs to be a priority shift in making just something that's really just enjoyability. Really just try and make stuff that is just more for enjoyment. Because people who are enjoying themselves tend to spend money on what they're enjoying. Like me personally, I know historically, I spend money on games I enjoy. I played League of Legends for like a year and a half. I really enjoyed it until I didn't. In terms of like, I just stopped playing. But when I enjoyed it, I bought stuff. You know, I spent money in that game. When you enjoy a game, you spend money. That's just, it's the science. Even if you've not got like huge amounts of money, like if you've got a tenner or like $10 a month that you could spend, that $10 you're going to prioritize on the thing you're going to enjoy the most. So if it's the game, then it's the game, you know? Let me just get through the energy here. Just up the speed a little bit. I'm enjoying Mario Kart Beta. There we go. I am playing some other mobile phone games, just playing around, testing other games out, just to see how it is in other games. Some other games are good. Some other games are terrible, like I said. The AI on the positive spin has brought some tunes back in, like Lacerators. I mean, you could use Lacerators before, though. Nothing was stopping you. It's more like you can't... It's kind of, you have to sort of use those sort of characters now to make your characters really tanky. I don't think you should have to have tanky characters on attack teams, personally. Yeah, this is one of the best, if not the best, mobile game for its depth in story and multiplayer. I love this game, but sometimes... Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why people stick around. So they have got a good game. You know, they just need to make things that people want to see and people are happy with. And I think... that's all that people want. That's the only frustration. I think it's like more just like disappointment than anything. That it's not living up to the sort of potential that it could potentially be at, you know? Like for instance, let's say Olivia. Let's say she only had that active skill but had like a decent rush and maybe a decent specialist skill like tenacity and didn't have an attached weapon. She'd still be a really powerful character and people would still buy her, and that would be actually a decent power creep. But because she's got a great rush, a great active skill, a great specialist skill, an amazing weapon, like everything's good. Like she's so overpowered, everything's good. Whereas when you see a free-to-play character come out, you're lucky if one thing's good, you know? Like look at Roxy, she's got a really good specialist skill, like amazingly like dual specialist, even though maybe not the best two dual specialists, it's just still dual specialist, that's great. Terrible rush. Terrible rush, like it actually makes her useless. That rush makes her useless. And that's such a shame, you know? Even if it had a very small amount of heal on that rush, it would actually be good. I think if Scope took some time and actually looked over complaints from the community. The thing is, like, you're talking about the forums. The forums can be very hard to go over. I go on it as like a community member, and it's so hard. Some people are complaining about stuff that aren't even issues. You know? Some people are trolling, you know, it's just, and then some people are trolling the trollers. Like there are people who are legitimately making second accounts to pretend to be Scopely supporters on that forum. Like you just you have no idea how ridiculous that forum is. So it's really hard. It's really hard. Just to troll other people, you know? It's ridiculous. I can't get my mind behind that. There's a glitch in the Negan roadmap where if you rush and the opponent rushes at the same time, your character dies forever. Forever. Like, it's gone from your roster. Gone. Can you show me your beta roster? I'll show you when I go over to beta, Kieran. Which will probably be in... I mean, I can just switch across the beta after I do this energy. I know what you're saying. For example, the best free-to-play character was Leon and Sawyer, which are nowhere on the same level as these monsters. I mean... Oh, the latest, sorry, the best. I mean, I think Leon isn't as bad as people are making out. I would love to make a gameplay video of him, but if I did a gameplay video of him right now, he'd get smashed because of the way the AI works right now. Almost definitely. Because I'd have to get him offensively, and he'd get smashed. Like, I'm 100% certain. But he's nowhere near as bad as what people are making out. But he's not as good as like a Wayland, for instance. Obviously, he's got quite a low percentage damage in comparison. But I mean, looking back at the video I made about Herschel and Maggie and Lee and Magna, you know, that was me just like being realistic. But they need to be actually better than that now. You know, the gap is so huge. They need to actually be better characters than what I said, and they're probably going to be worse. That's the worst bit about it. Which got me thinking the legacies won't be that good. I mean, who would have thought Eric was as good as he was? Eric was really, really good, guys. So there is always hope. Rick was really, really good. There's always that hope. And the fingers crossed that they realize there's this massive gap. Because there really is. Where characters just, they need a bit of depth, that's all. Especially within Generation 2. Like, I'd like to see a team made out of just legacies and see what they could do with it. Legacies and logging characters. Euro, that's facts. Oh my god, I just had a red chili. One second. Spicy, guys, spicy. That's facts. Herschel and Maggie ready to go. Ready, but I don't even know if they're going to be good enough, seeing the legacies. I think everyone's leveled those guys up. I've done exactly the same. Okay, I've got reflect on this stage. I better be careful, but let's alter it. I have a summer break. I'm going to be posting a lot of RTS vids, and I wanted to know if you have any advice for me, Lock. And if so, can you type it, please? I've got to type it. I'll type it, but you know, the normal stuff. You can Google how to make YouTube videos and it'll probably tell you exactly the same thing. Stay consistent. You know, if you're going to do one video a month, that's fine. Like, when I originally started, I did one video or two videos for the first 6 months. And then I did like 10 videos a month, and then now I'm at like one every day nearly. What mods do you use on Bruce? Very defensive mods. He's my only disarm. If you've only got one disarm, it doesn't matter who your disarm is. You should make them defensive. I might have enough for a pull. Let me see if I can pull. If I can pull, I can pull. Actually, I'll do it. I'll come back later on. Someone's got to remind me. Let's check out this beta region for the stash. I think I haven't completed it on region 4. Okay, it's not here anymore. Unless I've got the characters already. I might have already automatically got them because it says 27. Yeah, I think I automatically got them. I don't think I claimed all these. Why? Oh, it says I can ascend them. Okay. Yeah, I just got given a bunch of 5 stars, I think. Yeah, I think I've got some 6 stars. Oh, I got Gabriel. I think that's a new one. That's cool. It's a shame I don't have mods and stuff here because I could actually do some reasonably decent tests. But there's no mods here. Oh, your rank. Oh, okay, I was in this region. Oh, look at all these coins. 15 coins. Okay, so I'll switch back to chambers. We're going to do weapons, guys. You've got to tell me which one you want me to open. I am opening Mercer's weapon. That's one of them, and an 8%. Scopely digging themselves in and literally saying, you violated our terms. We're not saying which one, but I mean, they aren't saying anything. That's the thing. But this isn't new. This is general response. Left or right, guys? The first one to get to 5. The first one to get to 5, and I'll open it. I think left is Mercer's weapon. I'm not 100% certain. They're generally quite slow on responding. I mean, nowadays it makes sense because JB lives in Europe, who's the community manager, and Gigi in Europe. So like when it's 6 p.m. their time, the people in LA are just getting into work sort of there. Forums are so bad. They can be. They were worse. They can be really good. I've seen times when they're good. I think when the community's frustrated, it's worse. We've got some trolls on there, you know, that's the way it goes. I think Maggie... Sorry, I'm eating still. I think Maggie is the one that's really good out of this group of legacies. Like, no matter how bad Maggie is, rush-wise, she's always going to be good because she's a yellow command. Like, that straight away is going to make her good. Hopefully she's got a decent rush, but no matter how bad it is, she's still going to be decent. What mods do you use on Bruce? I can show you right now, actually. But I use defensive mods. I don't think I've re-modded him. Okay, just defensive mods. I don't have a defense versus alert, apparently. I think I've actually got that on other characters. I should probably put on him. But I use defense set. I actually shouldn't use burn. I should probably go for AP down, but I don't have one. That might be why I'm doing it. And I think the best resists for him are Taunt and Confuse. I seem to get taunted or confused the most on Bruce. I don't get stunned or impaired that much. But I seem to get taunted and confused quite a lot. Yeah, I posted first vid yesterday. Thought it would be good to get into. Look, just do it for enjoyment. That's the main thing. Just do it for enjoyment. Don't think you're gonna have success. I got really lucky, guys. Like, I got really lucky. Sometimes you're gonna get lucky, sometimes not, and it's just the way it goes. As long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. How do you get 6-star characters if you're free to play? I can't type all these answers, RJ. But if you're a 6-star character, you just gotta keep playing. It's as simple as that. Left, 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 left. Okay, it's definitely left. Isn't the community always frustrated though? I mean, that's the thing. How do they know when people are like, when there's an actual issue, or if it's just the community doing the same thing as always? I think that's where someone like me comes into it a little bit, because I'm not like someone who overreacts to everything. But when I react to something, I think it may be a bit more apparent that there's an issue. I'd like to think so, at least, that if I'm saying something's not good, that it would maybe be taken a bit more seriously. That's the only thing that I think that I've got an advantage of. And maybe a bit of pressure because I've got a YouTube channel, that's about it. Old legacy Maggie didn't keep command. That worries me. She didn't, but she, like, that was when they were doing characters that they were changing a lot of stuff around on those characters. I don't know why. What weapon is it? It's Mercer's. It's gonna crit. Please just give me absolute defense. So disappointed. I think we're going for another 8% here, and it's not going to crit. So disappointed. I want that Mercer weapon to just be done, so I can just get past it. Just get past it straight away. Mercer, you wait. Bonus HP. Bonus attack. Okay, good. I'm resetting the right thing here. Has anyone ever reset a good weapon by mistake? Oh, that must feel bad. I've never had it happen yet. But every time I reset a weapon, I feel like I could potentially do it right then. Territories. We haven't got the weapon territories. I have got some mods. I'll open up some mods, guys. You should throw AP drain instead of burn. No, 100% should. 100% should. I just don't have one. I think that was the issue. Burn. I'm not sure I've got burn on there, actually. Doesn't make any sense. I might have been testing something out. I've got loads of bags, actually. I'll open my other bags as well. Actually, I might have just bypassed. Yeah, okay. None of these bags I'm opening. Fine. Okay, I've got the Negan bags, and I've got the Spoils of War bags. Negan bags. Okay, Ascendance medals. Actually, that's fine. I'm fine with night vision goggles. I actually desperately need those. And the other stuff isn't great. These are all bronze bags, I think, because I low hit. Oh, come on, please. Give me one platinum earring. Please. Please. Getting all the weapon tokens. Platinum earring, please. Yes. I might have enough. I'm not sure. That might have been the one I needed. I'm not 100% certain. We'll check afterwards. I might be one away. I might be able to get her, like, during this event. Spoils of War. I've never got a gold mod from this, I don't think. It's a bronze mod. That's a silver mod. There's a gold mod, though, and it's a terrible one. Defense. Defense versus strong on a crit set. Not great. Okay, I don't actually mind mod scraps. Okay, we haven't got that many mods. Okay, apparently I didn't claim my mods last week. Like a derp. Like a derp. Like a derp. Like a derp. What's my situation like? Okay. 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 So I got some mods. Any predictions on the mods? The new Negan is a secret 7-star tune. I mean, Legacy, Generation 2 characters are basically 7 stars in terms of stat increase. Basically. Okay, we've got 1 bronze. Okay, good, it wasn't good. That's what you don't want, a good bronze mod. I think the rest can be gold or are gold, so any predictions? Bonus defenses, yeah, yeah, I mean, sort of. Just something that happens. Wait, what's your thoughts on bigger factions transferring regions as Endgame joined my region and have stayed a while and a lot of factions are now leaving? They'll probably leave eventually. I won't worry too much about it. There's not much you can do. They've got to go somewhere, you know? Some of these factions can get a kick out of making other people leave regions, though. What they don't realise is they're actually like killing their game doing that sort of thing. You see, I used to play a competitive game, guys. Here's a little insight. Lockdown used to play a competitive game. It was a shooting game, team-based shooting game. And my team was one of the best teams ever in this game. Like, not like trying to underrate like other teams, but we were really, really good. But we didn't play every tournament together because we knew if we consistently played every tournament together, other people would lack motivation to continue playing. So what we did is we played the biggest tournaments together, and then when the smaller tournaments came round, or like every other tournament, we'd split up and go into other teams. And generally we'd actually go into lower league teams and then like show lower skill players how to play, basically. And we'd compete against each other in maybe a second division. And it was actually really fun because we're coming up against like other top players, just with other players they sort of trained up. It was really fun. And then when a big cup came around, we'd all join up again, sort of like War of Champions, and then we'd dominate again, you know? That's what they should do. If you're a really big faction, that's what you should do. Split into maybe 2 or 3 factions in a region, and maybe join 2 or 3 factions in a region, and then just try and enjoy war and have a tournament against each other, basically. And I don't know, that would be more fun. That's the way I do things, anyway. Got to ride out the storm. Yeah, exactly. There's not much you can do. Where did you get your channel name from? I got it from a song, but it's a song from Transformers, but it's the song I named it afterwards, not the character. It's called Lockdown. It's a really good song. Just if you search for Transformers Lockdown, it's got really heavy bass and stuff. I just love it. I still only got 1 plat earring. Odds for getting those are terrible. Yeah, I wish they'd show the odds. It's understandable, Bomber, but you also got to know they're bound to move on. Yeah, they're probably going to move. They're going to get bored eventually. AP drain on death. Yes, please. I'll take that. I'll just put that straight on my my Bruce. Defense on defense. HP AP drain. Taunt resist on attack set. Do you know when the next war? Not this weekend. The next weekend. Okay, we get a gold from a potential silver, but it isn't a very good gold. Okay, we get a silver pancake in a frying pan. I'm a deadhead here. Pancake frying pan. We got 4 50/50s from the league store. Okay. Not a bad one. Attack on defense isn't too bad. My god. These league ones lighting up the whole screen. Next up. Crown defense, not bad, but it's silver. Last one. Boo. It's not bad, but it's silver. Okay, we've got guaranteed golds. I'll open the non-league one first. Okay. That's actually not too bad. It's a shame it's not a defense set, but HP set's the second best. I'll take that. Platinum League mods. Oh, I swear. I got one of these I got 2 of these last week, actually, I think. I got 2 of these. How did you come across this game? I was searching for games to play on my mobile, just in bed, basically, for like, because I got a new phone, and I downloaded a bunch of games. I think I played a Jurassic Park game. I played a lot of games. And then I saw an advertisement for this game, and it had Clementine and Kenny. Clementine and Kenny as like the Telltale characters now in the game. I actually think I downloaded it slightly before that though, where it was like a promo, like they're coming to the game, because it was in October 2015 when I started playing this game. What does Blockdown, your brother, feel about the issues recently? Blockdown, my brother? My brother doesn't play that much these days. He's really inactive. He kind of has gone off the game a bit, but he still plays because I play. But you know, that can happen. If you ever go off the game, just maybe join a lower faction and just log in every day, do little bits and pieces, and then log out. I would never say leave the game, because if you come back, you know, you're gonna miss a lot of easy stuff. And you don't have to get any rewards. You can just level up one character and a level up, and just get some basic rewards in the meantime. You know. A daily roadmap just popped up. It's Gear Hunt. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay! Oh, damn. But that was defense. I thought that was defense last time. That's not very good. Attack while impaired. Last one. That's what I wanted. Damn. They needed to switch. They would have been actually really nice switched around. Damn. Damn, guys. Damn. Okay. I'm actually going to finish SR on this region. I'm going to just... Oh, wait. We can see if... I don't think. It would have popped up, right? Yeah, it would have popped up. How many more platinum earrings do I need? Just one. I need one more. I've got to feel it for this event. I only need one more. How many of these have I got? Is it gear? 14. I think that's enough, right? Can't remember the exact number. I think it's 19 you needed. It might be 19 I need. I need one more. So close. So close. So close. Okay, I'm going to can to finish SR. Just because. Just because. And then we'll do the old switcheroo onto the other region. And do some weapon stuff there. I'll check chat while I'm doing this though, guys. Just let me just set this team. Let me just set this team. Okay. Def set attack. That's what I actually got. I actually got that. I can finally listen to the answers now. Hallelujah. What was the last question you asked? I can re-say the answer that I just said. How did you come across this game? I found it on Google Apps, but it was mainly Clementine and Kenny that were being promoted in it. That made me like draw my attention to it. Why are they not critting? They need to get crits. Since FA started, I have 5 Taras and 13 flares. 6-star Taras though. 6-star Taras. Because if you've got 5 6-star turrets, that'd be mad impressive. It's 19 to maximum, 5-star to 12. Oh, okay. So I've got enough. Yeah, I've got enough. That's cool. I knew 19 was a number. I remember 19 was a number. I spend so much time doing one account in one region. I can't imagine how you manage 2 main accounts. Nice job, dude. I mean, one of them is in a really low population region. I generally farm the really big energy stuff, and I've got loads of scavenger tokens on that region. Like, I do most of my auto stuff on this region where I actually play it, whereas on the other region I use a lot of scav tokens. You know, I spend most of my time on chambers in terms of actual time, but in terms of energy spent, it's going to be around the same, you know. I probably can a little bit more on chambers. It really depends. It really depends. A lot of my videos, you'll see, like, when I'm completing roadmaps and stuff, I'm doing on chambers just because I've got a better depth roster for my attack team. Randomly, my defense team is actually pretty good on Upson, or at least it used to be. It was just, like, randomly got good. I don't know. I got really lucky with pulls. Sometimes that can just happen, I guess, but... My defense team is a bit better now on chambers. I didn't war too much at the weekend because I was mad busy, but when I did war, I think I did 5 or 6, but I only like attacked in maybe 2 or 3 because I was just joining in between doing what I was busy with, and I noticed I was defending quite a lot, but obviously the AI changes probably helped with that. Make a team with only Whisperers. I don't think I can. I've got... Oh, actually, yeah, I can. I don't think I've got one where I'd have the lead bonus, though. Wait, I haven't got fast beta. If I have fast beta, I would be able to. Oh, damn. And focus. Let me make that. I'll make that afterwards. Who could be the leader? I guess Lydia would be the leader because there's blues and yellows. Nice and slow. Attacking people with that defense thing always goes slow. I've actually seen people use that as a tactic in war to slow down attacks. It's pretty smart. Okay, let's set up that team that you want me to. I don't think it's going to be very good for attack or defense, if I'm honest. Yeah, we'll just blitz through this quickly. Who's your favorite Whisperer in the Walking Dead game as a character? Maybe not like their rush, just like Beta, Lydia. Oh, actually, who else was a Whisperer? Joshua was a Whisperer, so effectively he's a Whisperer there. I really like Lydia and Michelle. I love the way they look. Alpha's probably my favourite character in Walking Dead, but how they look in RTS, she's awesome. You need this. You haven't got this Andrea, the one from store. She's getting wrecked. The one from Depot. She's just been really unlucky. Look, in your opinion, who is the worst 6-star in the game? This always comes up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like green Beta, yellow Negan, Harlan. Like generally it's going to be a character you can't really remember even exists. I mean, I don't think, for instance, Dwayne is very good. Where is he? I did ascend him. Just because I try and ascend characters just to get rid of fodder, for instance, but... Oh, where is he? But, like, I just can't, in my mind, I can't remember in the timeline when he was released. Can't have been this far back, surely not. Was it? I probably passed him twice. He's just like, look, you passed him. Look, Dad, you passed him again. Oh, there he is. So like, I don't think he's great, but he has a good leader skill for SR, for instance. So he has some use. He's actually got okay active skill for certain situations. But his rush, unfortunately, is pretty much identical to Mirabelle's rush. And he was like released really late. So like, I don't know. Who else would be bad? Like Jessie, a lot of people think is bad, but she's got actually a pretty decent cleanse. Tenacity is pretty useful, that she can't get like absolutely destroyed in a one shot. Who else? Barker as well, same sort of deal. He's got a good leader skill. Early on, I think he had the highest attack stat for a very long time. One of the highest attack stats at least. Looks like his stats have been changed. So his attack like that always? Not sure. But yeah, there are some terrible characters. We all know this. We all know this. Okay, have I got enough for a pull on the fire stash? Because I just got 400 and I might have an odd number. Yay! Wait, am I pulling the right thing? Yes. Life sheets, 3 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them. Away to go. Away to go. Okay. Let's continue on SR. No, wait, I was doing something else. I was making a team. Someone requested. It's not gonna be good for raids or anything. But I'd have Michelle. I'd have Lydia lead. I'd have Alpha. Where's she? Alpha. Other Alpha. And the only other Whisperer I have on this region, because it's only 6-star Whisperers, but I pulled this guy from the stash. He might be in a scav mission at the moment, actually. Oops. I'll put Lydia back in. But that's actually pretty good that they all get leader bonus randomly. Pretty random. There you go. Oh my god! I just hate my life right now. I did it twice as well. That's the worst bit. Don't judge me. We're gonna get him back in. There you go. I nearly thought I did it again. Put weapons in their hands. Something like that. I don't think it's the best team, for sure. But they're all Whisperers or ex-Whisperers. Blue Joshua is a Whisperer. Yeah, you can tell. You see his arms. He's got Whisperer gloves. He's an ex-Whisperer. I'm not sure if he was a Whisperer at the time of this. But yeah. Alpha with Chainsaw. Oh yeah, Trash, you're right. You're right. I could have done Alpha with Chainsaw. You're right. You're very correct. I like Green Beta. I mean, it's just about how useful he is and how useful he was when he was first released, you know? Yeah, I haven't seen Andrew in Depot for a while now, and ascending 4 stars tough characters haven't got me Eric yet. Oh, that actually reminds me. I've got a 4-star ascend to do, guys. I'm not sure if I maxed out his character or not. He might be close. He's Dexter. 64. Should I max him? I'm going to. Don't worry. Actually, I've got characters already. We're going for Jessie. If I get Jessie, then I think I'm good. Like, I just need to get the stuffs from the stash. And then I get her. I might not get out this particular stash. 65. anything in here. We've got a couple of pools. Get like 2-star trainers. Okay, we got two stars. I'll use Caitlin on her. Actually, I know I won't. She's gonna have a bit more price on her. How many more does he need? 3. Lucas was terrible. Yeah, he wasn't that great, was he? He was not that great. I mean, he could have been good. It was not great. But it's always worth going for ascendables if you have the choice, generally. I mean, at the time, actually, I did use him quite a lot, to be fair, because I used him in SR a lot, because I didn't have like a really deep roster, especially within alerts. Alerts were struggling. We were mad struggling for alerts back in the day. But, yeah, he wasn't great for sure. Okay. He's going to be maxed out. No, I see the Ascendance Tower telling me there's a Ascendable in there, but, you know. We've been baited before, so I'll check in a second. Let's check. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Negan. Ta-da! Negan. Okay, this boy here. And we've got loads of fodder. We'll sort by name just for the sake of it. So many dupes of certain characters. Not that I care about dupes here, but I'll still try and get rid of dupes first. Okay, that's it. Oh, we've got to have one Telltale character in there just to give it a little bit of luck. So Molly's going to give us a luck. Red Rick, he is not great. I think he's underrated. The attack down is underrated. Lucas has a decent lead skill. Yeah, I mean, he was useful for a bit. Mama Deadhead made a team of characters that she likes the most. Let's see you do it. I could try. The Sawyer Legacy was a letdown. Yeah, it was a shame. I think it was more his rush. Here we go. Give me Jesse. Jesse. Ah, Bonnie. Bonnie. Still a decent rush, but oh well. Oh swell. Make a team of characters that I like. I actually straight up just like. Okay. I saw the ones she did, so I'll try and do the same sort of deal. Let me see. Yo, Rafiq, you finished school. Nice. Okay, characters that I straight up just like. I'm not going to have like lead bonus and stuff. I'm going to have a Shiva in there. She's awesome. I actually really like this Dwight. It's a shame he fell off, like, because of the specialist skill stuff, but, you know. He could make a comeback at some point, you never know. It would have to be some different game mechanic that pops up, or I don't know, maybe a different game mode, because he's such an awesome character and he's really fun to use. So that's a shame. Lydia, awesome. Who else do I like? Who else? Clem. Really happy to get Clementine. I'd probably go like SR Zeke or something in the 5 stars. Actually, my first ever 5-star Clementine. Oh, my first ever 5-star was Clementine. You know how happy I was to get a pull Clementine? I did it on my first ever 40 pull. I didn't realise how rare that would be. I used her for so long as well. Her bleed was so good. 150 bleed for 3 turns in the 5-star era. You know, when people only had like 1,100 to 1,200 HP. That was over a third of everyone's HP when it went off. And she tanked Andrea's rush as well. She was actually really underrated. Really underrated. We'll save. What's up, Daniel? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's it going, Daniel? Yeah, I'm finally free for the semester. What were you studying, by the way, Rafiq? What were you studying? Sometimes I read the same stuff like more than once. How I roll. Can we get the free energy? 50 seconds. At this point, I think 1 and 2 star characters will get 6-star versions before a good free-to-play char gets released. He made me within promos, maybe. I mean, we did get Michelle, who was, although she was power gated, we did get Michelle. She's really good, but they just aren't enough. I 100% agree. My first 5-star was Earl. I think my first 5-star on my other region was Earl from the event. Was it the anniversary event? I pulled Earl and I pulled I think I pulled an Earl and a Dwight. Yeah, an Earl and a Dwight. The Dwight that healed himself, the green. He was actually pretty good as well. I liked him a lot. On this region, I randomly... Oh, wait. They've got execute. They're actually just going to straight up execute. They focus execute now, so she's 100% dead. She actually tanked some hits randomly. The green Dwight is actually really awesome. Shame I didn't bring her right. Didn't know she was low HP. Forgot. 1 year event. Yeah, the anniversary. That's right. Stage 2 on the DC roadmap is open now. Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that after I finish Legendary here. Nope. That was the first person who died, eh? Well then. Well then. Who should I take? I think I'll take you. I wish when you auto-filled a team, it actually did it with like lead bonus and stuff. You pulled Earl and Tyrese. Who was the other character in that wheel? Was it Barker? Or was it just those four? Dwayne, Dwight, Earl, and Tyrese. I should have probably attacked the line with him. Whatever. My first 5-star was Alert Shane. Used him for a long time. He was actually pretty good, right? 45 AR. He had quite a solid hit. He was a leader as well, right? I think I used him on SR quite a lot as a leader, mainly because Alert have always had like really bad leaders for me. Luck of the draw and all that. My first 6-star was Lewis. Nice. That's a really nice character to get first. Congrats. We'll go bonus HP. My first 6-star was Blue Abe. What is... Oh, 6-star. Okay. Blue Abe. Who was my first 6-star? Shiva. Shiva. I got really lucky. I think if you go back to when 5 stars were first released and watch my monthly pull video, I did it in my monthly pull video. Elite character tokens. One of the first characters I ever pulled from elite character tokens as well. I only just got Shiva on my second region after all this time as well. And I had Shiva just by herself, the only one that I ascended for a while. She was actually pretty good just by herself. She was pretty good. If this new Negan is 10% HP and you kill him with a rush, his specialist skill still goes off. That's, yeah, I mean, it is. It is, I agree. It's not about, it says, the wording says if you remove 30% of his HP, but it isn't about that. It's about if your damage does 30% of his HP, even if it doesn't remove that much. I really have a grudge against the stages in SR that have absolute defense and reflect damage. Those are the only stages I manually play. Tip for those: absolute defense and reflect. They do not absolute defend and reflect if you stun them. So if you take characters that can stun, same as stun and defense, if you take characters that can stun, like Mirabelle's and stuff. Mirabelle's great because she can, if you take them against stun on defense, she can stun cleanse if you really need it. The only reason I'm doing this is just so that they don't rush. Because for some reason they just love to rush. That would be a good AI improvement, is non-rushing against Walker stages unless you need heals. My first 6-star was Gator. I remember he was my third 5-star, Gator. I actually went all in on a level up tournament. Came 5th and won a Gator. I was so happy with myself. I was so happy with myself. And then I've only ever come in a top position in a raid tournament once. That's actually, oh damn. That's actually the main reason I started using an emulator, because my phone died on my, okay, someone else is going to die. This guy's going to be, okay. My tablet ran out of batteries, or my phone ran out of batteries. Can't remember what. And, okay, someone's dead. How did he tank that? How? Please explain how he tanked. Yeah, my phone died and there was about half an hour left on the tournament, and I had to download an emulator to be able to finish the tournament, and I came 7th place by such a small margin as well. It was like literally like I was like 12 raid points ahead of the next place, and the next place didn't get the character, and that was medium drop Rick, so it was actually a drop lead. But my first ever medium drop, it was really good. I was really happy with that. People dying now. Got people dying. Them crits aren't happening. Didn't see if this was a human stage or not. It is a human stage. I just used Guardian, 3 Guardian characters for those stages. Ah, okay. I mean, that works too, but Guardians don't do anything against absolute defense, just against reflect. Use blue stacks, nice. Any goods? I think that's working well for you. Violet, I'd give an eyeball for a chicken nugget right now. Not in my playthrough, man. Not in my playthrough. She had 2 eyes in my playthrough. But one of those got into tunes I use actually as a 5-star. Also Violet. Die. Lacerator 100% the way to go for these hard roam map and Nightmare SR. I mean, this isn't Nightmare SR, is it? But I mean, I agree to a certain extent. Oh, bellyache. I agree to a certain extent. When you get to those really late stages, you have to get through their defense somehow. Going damage is not the way to go for sure. Even death down, I don't think would probably work on those stages. It would just be like, okay, I've still got 4k defense, sort of deal. Have fun. Just Put them behind a death leader and watch the bleed pile up. Yeah, 100%. That's what a lot of people are doing right now in raids, though, and I don't think that should be a thing in raids. Definitely, there needs to be space for attack characters in raids. Otherwise, you're losing a lot of characters. Oh wait, only 2 G2 characters since I can play fast characters on those stages. You know, yeah, only one Guardian 2 character can go off a turn though. I mean, I guess you realise that. They're both crit, you only get 2 shields. How did you guys like the Nightmare SR? Yeah, I'm playing around with Gay Bleed, White Shiva, Lacerator Rick Nox, and G2 Rick. Did you get Michelle? I guess, I don't know. Whose rush is more powerful? I mean, I guess Michelle's is a better rush, right? Than G2 Rick. Unless you're doing that for protection. The only thing I didn't like about the SR, it was just really time consuming. Like, you could take 5 minutes to do a stage and then you've still got 7 energy. And then by the time you get to like 6 energy left, 1's regen, so like, ugh. You know, it's just really time consuming. For me at least. Like, I could have sat here literally for like 3 hours straight playing it. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I just now figured out that Lacerator can prop multiple times per turn though. You just can't prop more than once per turn per turn. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's in my original video, man. It's in my original video, I'm pretty sure. That White Shiva video. Such a challenge. I mean, it was really difficult, 100%. I don't mind difficult. I think they should have been like dumbed down to maybe 1 wave. You know, rather than 3 waves and stuff. It was really, really time consuming. I think really difficult 1 wave is really great. No items, no like that. Basically, SR is already nightmare mode. Like, this is already fairly nightmare mode. I can't bring a friend. And I can't take items. So already this is pretty nightmare mode. You know? Yeah, GT Rick is just more for safety. Yeah, the active revive. I mean, he's a really good character. Next character they will bring out will have an AR that wipes out your roster and deletes your account. That's been a joke for a while. Don't know if I've seen that one. I've got a few videos. I don't hold it against you. It's all good. I think Mercer, even though it's the crit stage, don't see him too often. Although I was autoing, I think in Elite, and I noticed that Mercer only had 1 go left on his active, so I was like, what? Apparently he was constantly activating that auto, which is, I guess, kind of cool. I mean, I guess. How many do I get for this? 800. Is it 800? 800. I'll just wait for this natural energy. Might as well get a natural out of it. I just wish they would have doubled the total energy you can hold. Yeah, I think what they should do is increase the hard cap. Sorry, keep the hard cap at 8. So when you start the tournament, you've got 8. and then cans give you 8, but then increase the soft cap to like 16 or maybe like 24 or 32. I don't know. I think that would have been better. It would be really good if they just didn't have any soft cap at all, so that way, you know, when you go to sleep and wake up, or if you've got to go to work, you come back, you've got like maybe like 40 energy, as a, you know, you get all your natural energy, 100% natural, and that way they could plan tournaments better because they know everyone's going to get all their natural energy. So there's no like that would be such a nicer quality of life tournament in terms of enjoyment, and they could make tournaments a little bit shorter that way because people would get more energy overall because then most likely most people don't wake up during the night sort of thing. And you're more likely to have people spend cans to just get that last little bit finished. Just the cans you need is what really annoying about it. They are potentially putting cans in the weekly missions. I'll switch over to beta after I've finished SR here, just to show you, but they're potentially putting it in the weekly missions, which is nice. Pedro Fermo Cravo, hi, always watch your videos. Congratulations on the quality content, big hug. Well, thank you so much, Pedro. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. Moon, make it so you can at least get a 4-hour break in between having to play it. Yeah, I think that needs to happen. I think the same thing should happen in raids as well. The soft cap should maybe be, let's say, during the tournament of a raid, soft cap should open up to like 2 or 3 times. No soft cap would be amazing. It really would be, because it means that they could calculate the energy much nicer for everybody. It would also make the tournament a little bit more like, I don't know, well-rounded. They could calculate the prizes better based on the milestones. You know, like on natural energy, what milestone do you think you guys should have, like, be able to finish on natural? Like, let's say it was no soft cap on natural energy. That means that when you wake up, you could have 42 natural energy overnight. But when you start the tournament, you only get 8. And after that, there's no cap. But every can gives you 8 more. What's the minimum you would say you should be able to complete? I would say the minimum would be maybe gold, or like partway through elite. Maybe like 8 to 15 stages into elite. So then if you wanted to finish, you'd have to drop like 5 cans. I think that's pretty fair. I don't think every single milestone should be able to be hit on natural. Set your alarm for every 2 hours during SR like the rest of us. You see, that's the thing, like, I think the tournaments could be shorter and better made if they did it this way. Like, a lot of people do that anyway, but also, imagine, that's part of the thing we were talking about earlier in terms of, like, there's 20 things in the game that annoy people, and that annoys people. Don't get me wrong, they're not going to voice it too much, but that's one of the things in the background that annoys people. So then when something does happen that's terrible, it just all stacks up together. Now, they may not realize that's all stacked in there, but everything, just that annoyance is in there, you know? Rather than it being a good time feeling, it's an annoyance at having to wake up. Like, you don't get a good night's sleep midweek. You know, there are people with families, jobs. They play games to enjoy it, but then there's pressure from the game to wake up during the night every 2 hours. That's kind of like, it's a little off key. Like, just a little off key. Could maybe make it so that the soft cap energy maybe regens slower, but then again, like, people would then still be forced to wake up. I don't know, I just think it'd be better. JB did say how Nightmare SR isn't meant to be finished. There are people that finished it though. But then again, I mean, it's only about, in that, there's 250 stages, so you're never going to have enough. I'm talking about normal SR with what you think you should be able to complete. I think partway through Elite is probably a good one. Scope here isn't going to be that nice though. They could change things up. They could. They change milestones all the time. They changed the milestones. Like, look at the level up milestones. They were, a lot of people complained about the 10 million milestones. They brought it down to 3 million. I think the 3 million milestones are really good. I think the whales, yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're willing to drop money on cans. They've got the roster to do it. It's a challenge for them. They enjoy it. If you're willing to do it because you want to do more, like do cans, whatever, that's up to you, you know. Like, have fun. And the reflect is still so high. This is legendary. Reflected for 60. Sorry, 600. That's crazy. I like how he guardianed himself though. So that started to come in already. I got like Elite 37 and OMG were those stages hardest. Yeah, 100%, no doubt. I think I got to the end of silver or gold. I just couldn't be bothered to spend that much time doing the stages. It was really, really time consuming. The pressure is to do as well as your faction mates so you don't get kicked out. Waking up every 2 hours is the only way free to play can come close to coiners and canners. Yeah, I mean, I agree. But I mean, I have loads of cans, so, and I've not bought cans, so you can stack them. And they do give them away in milestones and stuff. Just use them, like, you know, when you should. Like, realistically, I shouldn't be using these right now. So I'm only going to do one can. I'm not going to finish it because I've got a lot of natural energy to come. So I don't need to do one can. I want to guarantee myself finishing because I want to place fairly well for leagues because I don't want to get relegated. And there's only one tournament this week that actually places you in leagues. That's this one. Oh my, I just realised something. This weekend's raid tournament is going to be with the new AI. That's going to be horrible. I don't know, I'm free to play and keep up nicely. I mean, they did start giving out a lot of cans in level ups, if I remember right. I think it was level ups. SR is my weakest tourney. Yeah, it's the one you can't prepare for, except with roster. Like, roster strength, you're probably fine, but it's the one that there's no preparation for, or I don't know. Level up's the best for free to play in terms of like balance, because free to play can prepare really well for it. We now have 163 6 stars, and will 164 be a promo or free to play? Who's to say? Who's to say? We can look at the sequence and see. Let's look at the sequence. Sometimes they go in like a pattern. But the next promo would normally be next Thursday, so next Friday. So I guess it's going to be a promo. But there could be a new free-to-play character next month, which is the Saturday rather than the Friday. So it might be like the next one's a promo, then a free-to-play, because the next month there could be an event start-up. Like a login stash or something, you never know. Yeah, I got 0 cans, used them all on Nightmare. Damn, you went all out on it. Damn. Okay, what was I looking at? I was going to look at something. Can't remember what I was going to look at. Cannot remember. Better remember right now. No. Okay. Yeah, our region made a pact between all factions to drop out defenses for raid tournaments, only while the AI remains this way. I mean, we used to have drop defenses in chambers, I think. But then everyone put their defenses up once they got Michelle, because they could raid faster, I noticed. Maybe actually might have to go into the region chat and just say, you know, yeah, let's drop our defenses during AI, guys. For the AI. Because it's horrible. I really hope they don't release the new Red Negan, although this does keep with the trends got people lost. I mean, they most likely are going to. They generally don't revert things. I mean, right now, I'd said it's still time to just buff Roxy and make her better. But she's not good. No, I think her rush should have sustain on it. Like, any level of sustain. Just to herself. Like, 30% HP for 2 turns. Or, like, 30% bonus HP. You know? That's it. Just a little bit of sustain. Just to give herself some survivability. And she'd be okay. Right now, she's not very good at all. Because she hasn't got any self-sustain. She can't keep herself alive. She can just tank damage. So she requires other characters to do that. Which is fine. But the rest of her rush isn't useful. It's really slow. And it isn't useful. 3-turn stun is so bad. Like... Stun resist is everywhere, for one. And 2, 85 AR. The amount of power that brings compared to Negan and Olivia, it's just... I don't know. That's what's disappointed me the most about Negan and Olivia. It isn't so much that they're really powerful, which is always going to be the way of promos. It's just that when you release a free-to-play character, it's just nowhere near as powerful. It's just so frustrating. Because just imagine a meeting that's like, oh, this promo character is not strong enough, guys. No one's going to buy it. It's just like, make it the most ridiculous character ever. And then when it comes to a free-to-play character, it's just like, whatever. You know, what are they going to do? They got to take it. Oh, it's just annoying. I even get the feeling that sometimes they're like, oh, I don't know, this could be too powerful. You know, like... It's just like killing me softly. Just to see how far you could get. I mean, I understand. Fully understand. They gotta make some money and keep making new and better tunes. They need to have a better way of making money that isn't based on power. I've said this so many times. They need to have a way that they can generate income that isn't based on power. So much of their income revolves around power. It's unreal. They should come up with like some fluff things to sell. Like, for really cheap. I'm talking really cheap. Yeah? They should sell 2 things, yeah? And I'd most likely buy both of these things. I'll show you in a second. Okay. Let's say they brought this out. How many of you are spenders? Like, when I say spenders, have like literally spent any money on this game. 99 cents, 99 pence off it. That means you spent money. How many of you ever spent money on this game? Yeah, I've spent money on this game. I buy the monthly pass for 1, but if a 99 cents offer came up, I'd buy it. But if I go to, is it my faction? I think it's my faction. I don't remember how I find myself. I think I have to type in chat, don't I? Okay, I'm gonna do 2 dots as well. All right, let me type. Can I type? Okay. It's not letting me do dots. Okay, I did an M. Okay, so I go to my profile. Now imagine they sold a avatar outline. You know, like the blood splatter? Imagine they sold an avatar outline that was limited edition. And they sold it for coins, like really small amount, like 100 coins. But then they also had one in offers that was like 50 cents or 99 cents. You know, some people don't care about that stuff, but some people would want literally something that looked nice. Just something that looked a little nice. They could also make like profile banners. The entire profile could just have a different color system. And they could sell those for really cheap. I'm talking like really cheap. 50 cents. You know, and then they could have a a coin version that is still good. But yeah. They need to make a way that they can make money without selling power. Because that's all they make money on is power. And that's what's annoyed people. Tell JR get main that Alex says hi. Get it, main. There you go. There you go. So it's a fire engine. It's a fire engine. I'm going to switch to beta. I can't remember what someone wanted to see. I was going to show you the missions here, guys. I mean, I showed you guys before. The new beta server is so permanent. Yeah, I mean, they are permanent, yeah. So in the missions, also missions, and there's cans here. So there's the potential that this will be the same when it goes live, but there may not be cans on coins here. We don't know what's going to be here really. Faction stuff, there's only coins at the moment, but there could be other things here. Hopefully if it is coins, it's a bit more than 5, you know, because it lasts a week. The daily stuff, it looks like slightly better in rewards. I'm low level on here, level 14. But yeah. Ooh, 5-star tokens. Nothing typical. Okay. I'm going to switch to my other region. I have got everything to open here as well on Upson. I'll open the weapons first, guys. Do you want me to open left or right on the weapons? Left or right? I think I need to spend some energy though. Nope, we're good. We're good for 30 minutes. Left or right? How many platinum earrings do I need on this region? 3. Okay. Left or right? Now my roster's full. What have I got taken up my roster? No idea where all those lilies came from. Is there a tournament? Can't remember. Ross is so full. Can I send somebody on this region? I don't think I can. I might be able to send a 5-star to 6-star. Let me see. The answer is no. No. Left. What's this? Things that give me some enjoyment are events where you can get a character. Doesn't have to be super OP, but some free to play for all tunes now be outdated. For example, Erica. Yeah, I agree. I think Erica should be good. Play stage 1-1. Why play stage 1-1? You're about to flip your lid. What? What? I'm lost. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. That food was a bit heavy, man. Making me feel drowsy. Where, if you grind, can you get them? Ah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. In the tournaments. You mean like, basically like, Michelle. Need more lefts and rights, guys. We've got 2. The first one that gets to 5. The first one that gets to 5, guys. My roster's so jam-packed. So jam-packed. got another one of these? Yeah. One of these. No. Don't want to level anyone up. How have I got so many characters? What have I done in this region? Okay. Just look at them. You get 9 Ninnis. Oh, in beta. Okay. Oh, God. This isn't beta though, that's the messed up bit. This is normal region. You're choosing which one I'm opening, which armory. Left, 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 left. Okay, we're going left. We're going left. We're going for Michelle to get 8% weapon finally. And we're going for another 8% weapon. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. I hate him. I hate this guy so much. Okay. Okay, I'm calming down. I'm calming down. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let me just get rid of some of this food. We're okay. I'm feeling alright. Alright. Good. Okay. Next one. Next one's gonna be... I think it's the Jesus sword. No. It's gonna crit though. It's gonna crit. Give me another 8%, please. Random AP. Random AP. I hate y'all. I hate him so much. I need this Michelle weapon to be actually built so bad. Like, getting to the point where I'm just like, I probably should just give up at this point. Just getting to that stage. 15 to 20 tries. I think it's been like that for me, man. It's been like that for me. It's been a ton. It's been a ton. It's been a lot. Okay, I'll just do one stage here just to get through it a bit. I got 100% tilted off that open. So I said, man, it all stacks up. One bad thing happens and suddenly you're just like throwing your PC across the room. The green smoke, it hit me hard. Oh, damn. Oh, God. This guy's taking so long, man. They should bring out like events every now and again where it's like 100% trait crit. So like you're guaranteed a trait crit on your next craft or something like that. Like once a month, you know? So at least you can guarantee yourself a weapon. And that's one thing I have noticed about this game. They don't do any special events like that. I started playing, I think I showed you the game. I started playing No Man's Land a little bit. Just to test it out. And some of the stuff they do is like nowhere near as like in depth of this game in terms of events and stuff. But they do weekend events where it's just like this type of character gets a boost. Like it'll be a Knights Warriors, so you could have like alert characters get 30% attack for the weekend. And they do it, you could do it on a war weekend, so everybody gets a tower bonus, and that way alert characters are generally the better characters to use that weekend. That'd be really sick. It don't happen. I can't give up 8% is a real thing. I mean, I have got one, but it has been the hardest one for me to achieve is 8%, to be honest. The hardest one. I've got one on each region, I believe. Killing me. It's killing me. It be killing me. Okay. You got them weapons. Random weapons. I need to actually make this guy a weapon. I'd say Anna, actually. Thinking about it, is one of my favourite characters, but I can't really use her that much. She's not really that viable, unfortunately. She's really cool. She hits so hard. In Faction Assault, guys, she is amazing. First time I saw it, I was like, yeah. Yeah. All those lilies popping up. Is that what you're talking about, yeah? Did you instantly go back to your main region and just be like, let's see if it works in reality, mate, and have that mega disappointment. Hardest for me was green stun. Took me 43 tries for my first one. Damn. I think red stun took me a while to get my first, but then I got loads in a real short period. It wasn't the last Christmas, it was the Christmas before. I got like 5 stun guns in the space of like 2 months. Really quickly. And this was before weapons were like really... No, this is when weapons were really, really important. And I got 5 really quickly. I had 5 stun guns on defense. So it was like really nice. I think my team was really basic at one point. It was like, I think this was my team at one point, and it was really good. It used to defend a lot. I used to have Mirabelles. Then I would have Sadiq, Ezekiel, and him. This was a really nice defense team once upon a time. I think I had one of these had a defensive deagle. He had the impair gun. This one. And then he had absolute defense. And for a free-to-play team early on in the 6-star era, that was actually pretty good. This is before mods and stuff as well. I mean, that team would still be decent now, just because of it's windowless and it's got mods. Obviously, against a full like promo lineup, not so much. You've still not got a yellow weapon, damn. I got really lucky with melee weapons on my other region, mainly because I went for them like as a priority. Let me just check this message. I think it's going to be about FA. Okay. I was hoping I could show you some SR attacks, FA attacks. Okay, I've got mods on this region. I think I bought everything else. Let me check. Yeah, I bought mods in this region. I didn't buy hats apparently. And I've got my cans. Okay. Okay. Let's open some mods. I might have some. I've got a couple of Negan bags here, but I need 3 of the things, so the likeliness is really small to get anything. Really small. I've got all my other stuff, all my other crates and stuff, so I open everything. Okay. Okay, I open the Negan bags, all bronze bags. Okay, I'll take that. What's next? Okay, Benny's not too bad. Oh, and it's 2 of them as well, that's nice. 1 spoil of war. Nope. Not a good spoil of war. What else we got? Loads of trainers. We've got some epic gear. Okay. HP set. I don't know where these mods come from. I've got no idea where these like random HP set mods come from. It must be from tournaments. I'm not really seeing it properly. So what am I going to get on these 50/50s, guys? Well, what am I going to get on? What gold mods am I getting? Who's going to guess? Impair on defense is easy for me. I've gotten like 5 in 10 tries. Yes, absolute defense was pretty easy for me. I got a lot of absolute defense. Stun and attack, pretty easy for me. Impair on defense was hard for a while. Double attack is so easy for me, guys. Oh my god. Look how many double attack weapons I've got. I mean, that's one I've got, but I got it from a tournament, from the event. And that's the other one I got from the event. These are 2 I crafted. Two I crafted. Oh, sorry. Did I? I'm not sure. That's a double attack. That's a double attack. This one was an impair. And then I think I've got one still to be upgraded, just sitting there, just in case like I have a character come along, I could potentially use it. It's because what I was doing was, I think if anyone remembers back from when I did this on my stream, I was going for tier 3 crits for crit weapons, and I got double attack so many times. So many times. Life still on crit. Life still might actually be worth going for now on that weapon, I think. It's meant to be... Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, it's the specialist skill that's better. Yeah. Life still on the mod, however. Oh, please. Life still on the mod needs to be changed to percentage, I think. And it needs to work with a rush. It needs to work with rushes as well. I guess it works with certain rushes. Defense down resist. Attack set. Thanks. Well, thanks for that. Graze on HP. I wouldn't mind that. It's not too bad. Reduction resist HP set. Terrible. At least it's from a 50-50. We get a gold. It's a silver. But still, it's not bad. Not bad. Taunt resist on attack set. Okay, maybe usable in some circumstances. Crit multiplier. This is a guaranteed HP set. HP on HP. Who said? Did someone said that, right? Or is it death on death? Someone said. Death on death. No, graze on HP. Okay, graze on HP. Next up. Oh, graze on defense. Someone said that. Oh, no, they didn't. It said graze on HP. That's actually pretty nice. It's not too bad. Next out. Okay. Impair resist. These are actually pretty decent mods. They're actually pretty decent. And lastly, that's actually not too bad either. Defense versus fast on HP set is pretty nice as well. Life still on crit set. This guy. This guy trying to stitch me up. Okay, yeah, get hunt. It's come up. Okay. Let me do this stage. Not sure if I can do this stage. This team. We need to take... What do we need to take? We need to take a shield bypass. Where is she? Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, she's not Clementine, but you get me. Heal yourself. I don't care. Absolute defense, 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 defense. Okay, he's dead in a matter of time. He's dead. How many Negans are there? Just one. I want to rush. I'm so scared. If I shield two people with this, okay, I won't rush. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. He's dead, right? He's getting a little bit of heals. I kind of need to not let him rush. Okay. Damn it. Down, down, down. Risky. Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. Whew. Whew. I mean, I could risk this actually. I'm going to. As long as it doesn't. Yeah, okay. Okay, one died. But because everyone's guardian shielded, it was okay. It's not too bad. I've been lucky on mods. Anything nice? Those are some really solid mods. Yeah, can't complain. The mods were pretty nice. The mods were pretty nice. I'll count for the last stage. I think I'll take the same team pretty much. I don't think there's anyone else who can really support it. And there's two of them. And there's two of them. Randomly heal and PvP. Probably do that one. Just to build up. Oh, the damage output. Oh, their damage output is insane. What's their base attack? I think he's gonna die here. What's their base attack for this? Okay. And I kind of need to rush. I'm just gonna rush. Oh, she's dead first attack. Oh. Could have gone so bad. That could have gone so bad. I'm actually gonna nuke my own team now. I know this sounds risky. Have I got AP down? AP drain. Damn it. What does he do? Just percentage damage. AP drain. Damn it. Okay. I really need a Guardian Shield to pop, please. Okay, okay. I can nuke. I can nuke. Oh no, it did it to both. What's happening? just like waiting. Are they dead? Okay, he's dead. He's stunned. So we just got to get some damage off on him. Bleed? Why didn't they bleed? Did they bleed? I didn't notice. Okay, cool. I need the Guardian Shield to pop right now. Oh, damn, he's gonna rush. What do I do in this situation? It doesn't matter. Okay, she's dead. I really need this Guardian Shield to come up right now. Yes! Because if it didn't come up, I was in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Oh boy. By the way, this Negan reflects back name damage too. Ah, they bled, but not enough. Okay, I didn't notice. I must have just not noticed. Well, that was fun. That was fun and games. That was all fun and games. That was all fun and games. I might have a pull on this region as well. You die is what you do. Nah, I got it. I had it under control. It was all planned. Hit Negan with decap, killed him 3 times over. I guess a good counter to that Negan is Zachary with Hemorrhage. Just crit on him early and then you just let him bleed out. Does bleed resist stop lacerators from happening? Or is lacerator a guarantee? Glitched. I hit Negan with... Oh, it glitched. Okay. Can't wait to face 2 or 3 of this Negan next CRW. Yeah, me too. Definitely what's... what I'm looking forward to. Plan, he says, just after praying for a crit from Zeke. I gotta make it look entertaining, you know? I gotta make it look entertaining. I definitely needed that, 100%. I won't lie. I won't lie. Is there anything else we need to do? Oh, the run map just opened, right? We can do 500 tokens. Okay. Should be able to auto through this. Marlon and Rosie. Wrist does not stop lacerators guarantee. It's the initial bleed that... Yeah, okay. I was just wondering. I figured as much. I figured as much. Because I figure that, because that's one of his weaknesses, you might see some Negans have bleed resist over stun resist, because it doesn't matter if he's not stunned. It's just it's such a shame that his overall kit's so powerful. I think his like I said about Olivia, if he just didn't have so many strings to his bow, it would be okay-ish. But he's got everything that's powerful there. That's the only disappointing thing with him. Alright, so Leon roadmap. Okay. Piper. Oh yeah, she's a character that's upcoming. If we can find a safe spot, we could stay here and rest up. She's an upcoming character, Piper. So she's part of Leon's group. Okay. Maybe she's a promo or not. I don't know. I hope we get some alert characters soon and they're actually good. We don't have very many good alert characters. Oh, Roxy's in here as well. Okay. So if Roxy and... So Piper could be part of an event. She could be an event character. Or she could be a promo. I don't think I've got very good pulls on the stash in this region. Actually, I think I've got one kite. But I need Harlan. And there's no way to get Harlan. So I'm not pulling from that wheel. It's ridiculous. Unless I do all 50 pulls on the stash, which I'm most likely not going to do. Negan is alert. Yeah, I meant like free to play. I meant free to play, sorry. In terms of like legacy characters, we've only got Magna that's upcoming. But in terms of good characters is what I'm saying. We've got Donnie. This is what I was actually talking about recently. I wanted to make a video about Donnie and team building for him. But then I thought, who could I put in a team with Donnie that, I mean, all of them are Gen 1s. There aren't really that many Gen 2s in Fast either that are free to play. Because I like to do 3 teams. I like to do one that's all free to play. One that's like a mix, like if you've got lucky on the odd wheel or a character that's very common. And then one that is like all promo. And the all free to play is like terrible. Like, I'm talking like Mirabelle's still in that team and Laurie. And while they're okay Gen 1s, they're just like, they shouldn't be still in team building right now. We need some more alert characters. We don't get alert characters actually. That's the least. That's the seemingly the one that we get the least. I don't think we've had a red character in leagues in the returning ascendable slot once. I think we definitely haven't, and we're in season 5. We've had 2 in the uniques, and there's been a possibility of 9, so it's around about fair there. I guess it is actually fair, so. Most event characters have been fast. And what else? Tough. Fast and tough. I think it's fast is the most, tough is the second most, strong is third, and alert is last. Lock up in YouTube Negan payout glitch that happened to me. What? What glitch? What are you talking about? We need another 6-star much for sure. Upcoming legacy characters, we heard that was going to be ascended. Yellow, come on, Maggie Green, Revive Herschel, Red, Chilmana Green, Shively. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've made videos on all of those 4 characters. All of them. I did like predictions on what they could be like as 6 stars just for fun. Some people like that sort of stuff. I enjoy doing it. So. What about Michelle as a leader? Yeah, but I mean, I get what you're saying. Generally, when I do these videos, I try and make it so like it'll be Donnie defense lead. It's more of him being a defender. So I'm gearing about him being defensive. I think if you want to make him attacking, him behind Michelle isn't too bad. He actually can hit really hard. How long has it been since they've been supposedly announced? I don't know. I can't remember. You'd have to go. Like, I did my videos. I think one of my videos I made a week later. One of my videos I made like 3 or 4 days later. They haven't been officially announced, by the way, guys. Just so you realise, like, so Scopely hasn't said, "Oh, we're releasing these guys." They haven't said that. These are leaks, so a lot of people are getting themselves upset about things that have not been announced. This is the Russian website leaking this stuff from hacking the game. That's it. It's called data mining. If any of you guys play Apex Legends, the same thing has happened there, where they hacked something about a month ago. And people are like asking constantly, where is it going to be? Where is it? When is it? But they haven't announced it, so it's like you're harassing people by something that hasn't been announced. The only thing that we should be saying about Legacy Ascendables is that there hasn't been one for a long time. Not where are these 4 characters, just there hasn't been one for a long time. And we did get Sawyer, which was really random. He wasn't even that good. Didn't help the matter at all for free to play. It was really strange to just randomly release that character. I don't even know what it was about. We had the Hill Lady, Caroline, as a 5-star. Yeah, sure enough. What's up, piece of cake? Hope the footy went well. The glitch of Sandy dying over and over. Okay, I never had it. 2 months later, nothing. Last Ascendable was Rick? Was it Rick? Or was it Douglas? I think Douglas was second, right? Rick came first. But they were released really close to each other. That's what I don't understand. Like, I think Donnie and Eric were released like within a week of each other. It was really weird. I'm just taking drop leaders, guys, to get some, like, a little bit boost. Maggie has been found in game and Magna on their Instagram, so they have them ready probably. Did you notice 6-star command Maggie in the Negan roadmap? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see her personally, but I saw screenshots of people showing her. Yeah, Sawyer was only 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, we need a character that's going to make a difference, like actually make an impact. Doesn't have to be like a character that's going to one-shot 5 characters. Doesn't have to be even a character that does any damage. Just has to be a character that can make a difference for free-to-play rosters. Just needs to come. Rush was still TBD, yep, indeed. Oh, Troy Sawyer, you're right. I have him and haven't even ascended him. He's useless. I wouldn't say he's useless, but he is pretty bad. Like, he's not going to be good in raids and stuff, but he's okay in terms of his damage and what he can do on like other parts of the game. But like I said, the game's geared so massively towards war, and whenever someone looks at a character, all they think about is war. I'm starting to look at a character and think about Walker Hordes a little bit more now. And I think Sawyer could be good on Walker Hordes because he could be quite defensive and still do a reasonable amount of damage against walkers. But that bleed, I don't know, that bleed was terrible. They need to make other parts of the game where people go, oh yeah, that character could be really useful there. Like, more useful than insert powerful, like, raid character here. Like, they need to have maybe, like, a specialist skill that is to do with, you know, when you crit. And let's say when you attack and you hit a crit, you follow up your attack with another crit on another character, or like just you follow up your attack with a second crit on the same character. But if that character's died, you'll go to another character. Now that may not sound powerful to you, but against walkers, that means you're one-shotting 2 walkers in one basic attack. So on Walker Hordes, that'll be actually pretty useful. So that'll be like a really geared Walker Hordes character. I think we need some Walker Horde characters. Again, it's just not in promos. Because like no one's gonna buy that character, even for Walker Hordes. Just because they've got really powerful promo characters that can use there instead. What are we doing? We got territories. We've got some territories. We haven't got the territories though. We haven't got the territories. It's actually mad how much I need that yellow Command Maggie and Human Shield Red Magna. It would unlock a lot of my roster. Yep. Which one would you guys want to see released first out of those four? Herschel, Lee, Maggie, and Magna. I think I opened everything. Spend all my SR energy. Sort of. Where's Anna? Where's Anna beast mode? This character is in your party. Oh yeah, she is. Who's the other character that I have that does damage? Yeah, it's Sean. Yeah. Shawnee boy. HP and crit. Where the crit? There. You bought out your FA. No doubt, man. No doubt. How you doing, man? How's it going? Magna. I haven't got Magna, so I don't really care about her on the personal front. But I think she's probably going to be the strongest out of all of them. So I'm kind of sad I don't have her, if I'm honest. Want to see what they do. I think she's going to be an offensive shield. Because she's got defense down, I think she's going to be really good on offense. For my turn 1 team to pair with Nick, however, now with this red Negan team, that's all for naught. I mean, depends, I guess. There'll be some way to combat him. Like, look at this ridiculousness. Like, just focus one character. It's so frustrating. Like, just so, like, people think that's good. I've seen some people think that's a good thing. It's actually really, like, it's so basic, that AI. I know, for me that's really, really basic. You're basic. I think it could be a bit more advanced. Because that was 2 different traits focusing him. I mean, it was non-trait damage, so that's the only way I can be like, okay. It still is annoying. How long have I been playing the game for? Since October 2015. Full energy. Negan is so broken. Wait till you find a well with Andrew Shield, lead 2 Negan, Zach, and Doc Stevens. Yep. Yeah. Worst thing about Negan is there's no way to combat him directly. Like, you can't stun him. If you could stun him and then it would be like no specialist skill, that would be fine. You have to slow kill him with these and stuff. Like, guys, if you got Naya from the season store, I've seen a lot of people talk about him. Sorry, her being a potential good use against these teams. I've got both my Nayas leveled up on both my regions. I just need to get there again. I mean, this is trait damage. I completely understand this, but it's goddamn frustrating, mate. I hate it. Hold on. I'm breathing lol. I have all the ones that have been rumored, so any of them. Seriously, I just want one of those before the more new 6 starts. Yeah, I get you. I get you. From the perspective of defending more, it helps sometimes. How are you so good with just basic players? I don't know. I play a lot. I've got good mods. Mods make a massive difference. I've got decent weapons as well. Mods make a very big difference. I've got a lot of gold mods. Basically, I prioritize gold mods in the store for since it's come out over gear. Now we get more league tokens, I might start going for gear as well, but I still think mods are the most important thing. Mods are how you can close the gap on pay to win as a free to play player. Sure, they mod too, but that's where you've got much better accessibility. Mods have a really good accessibility in the game. There's no mod that someone who pays for mods can get that I can't get. They just get more chances of getting those mods. Whereas there are characters that I literally will have no chance of ever getting without paying, basically. From the perspective of defending more, wishing I got her now. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Michelle still? Who are you talking about? Scopely still have a couple of hours to adjust Negan. Let's all pray together. I mean, the uproar has been pretty bad. The uproar has been pretty bad. I think what they should do, this is my personal opinion, they should just not release him. Do an in-game message and just say, we've, heard what you've said about Negan. We're going to look into him before release. And then release him next week and either reduce what his I think it should do 50% reflect on incoming damage over 30%. That would be better. So it's not 100% reflect. It's ridiculous. And it definitely should do it from health pool, not from damage dealt. That's stupid. Like, if I do 10,000 damage to him, but he's only got 500 HP, he shouldn't be able to reflect 10,000 damage. That doesn't make any sense. I would be so happy if Blue Garrett Human Shield becomes a 6-star. If you've got all the other ones, that's just being greedy, that is. No, Doc, I was talking about the AI changes. Ah, right, okay. I mean, yeah, you're going to defend more just because your defense is is ridiculous now. But that's not good for the game. Like, other people will just become more frustrated and leave the game. Like, I've seen people leave factions already. Fortunately, my faction on Chambers hadn't had anyone leave, but there have been some frustrated players from what I've seen. Hold on. Reflect damage isn't too bad. Oh. Can you stop focusing someone? Like, please. Like, please. The AI on these maps as well. Like, can you imagine what it's going to be like for new players coming into this game playing world map? Oh my god. You're just going to get destroyed. You're going to get absolutely massacred. Not even close. You must be a dreamer. For what? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, you mean him changing? It's a possibility. Don't get me wrong. It hasn't been released. You know, you just gotta hope, man. So what else can you do? I still hope they change Roxy to a certain extent. Roxy just literally doesn't need even that much of a buff. I've already said this so many times. She could keep 85 AR, even though I don't think that's good. 25% heal to self for 2 turns. Instantly goes from a trash character to an okay character. Like, just has some self-sustain. Like, you could even remove the 500% damage. She doesn't have to damage anybody. I mean, actually, she kind of does. You can remove the stun, though. I mean, that's kind of useless. Just so that she's a decent Walker Hordes character, at least. At the moment, she's just like, very average. Akio. Close. You must have solid faction leader if they're managing to hold the group together. I don't know. No, I think some factions just have their heads on their shoulders a little bit. Some factions can be at their tether, at the end of their tether, should I say. Depends what position it is. I think that's the bonus of this faction, is that it is recently made, so people are still in their sort of like honeymoon phase, and there's not been any major drama. Like the last faction I was in, I love those guys, honestly. My last faction were great, but it was a lot of drama, and I needed just a little bit, like, I don't know, I needed that, I don't know what the word would be, just this, I needed some sort of solid stuff to happen where I was just in the same region for a while, where, yeah, they were really cool guys in my last faction. The best faction I've been in for sure, in terms of just like, I don't normally talk to people in my factions just because I'm very focused on my YouTube stuff. But I used to just chill out and just talk online and stuff every now and again because they were really cool to talk to, really talkative. I've never had that in a faction before, really. Like the current faction, all the 66 cool guys, but maybe only 1 or 2 I've got chatty with. I don't know, maybe it's me, I don't know. Some people can get put off because of, like, I'm that lockdown guy. Maybe they don't like me going in. Can be a possibility. New players don't stand a chance. I think the AI changes in world map are horrible. We can test out a world stage just to see what it's like, but I'm gonna guess it's really bad. Let's try it with 5 stars. Will Naya be viable again? And 5-star Maggie? Naya for sure, because she's got... Oh no, wait, 5-star... I don't know. We'll have to see. I'd probably say no, in all honesty. But like I say, we'll have to see. Some of our guys are hella childish. Yeah. Yeah. That's just the way it is, you know. It's actually funny, like, the guy who I think is really childish is definitely one of the most, like, nicer guys. Even if some of the stuff he says is mad childish. And like that, he'll say hello and stuff like that. Okay. Let me join the faction. We're nearly finished. We're nearly finished. What am I doing like in the leagues? Oh, how do I check that? It's on the other tab, isn't it? It's in here. Leaderboard. 21st. My God. People are going ham on this. It's because it's the only tournament, so people are going all in to get points. I don't think I'll be relegated. Even though I'm in 64th right now. I just haven't done anything. I should be okay. This raid tournament this weekend, I'll hit that top milestone. Although I'm not sure what my raid can situation's like. Okay. We good. We good. Okay, let's do we'll do a world map here. And we'll do it with just 5 stars. And we'll take no revives. Because when I did world map when I was like little, I had no revives. So let's do a world map. And don't forget, I've got mods on some of these characters. What road map should we do, guys? Let me see what the requirements are for some of these road maps. What does it say? Does it say an S rating? No S rating. Okay. Pig farm. I remember pig farm being mad difficult. This is one of the stages where I got locked at. Okay, we won't go against traits. So we'll go against there we go. We'll go against this. I'll build a nice green team. So I even have stun on attack and stuff. Like, I'll have weapons that they will not have. Okay. I'll build weapons with weapons they will not have. We'll go for a nice team though. We'll go for heavy leads. He's in a mission right now. Okay, heavy lead. Go for Zeke. We'll go for... Who else should we go for? Like basic characters that aren't too like ridiculous, that probably other people won't have. Yeah, we'll go for like Darlene. So that's the heals. Let me think. I probably wouldn't. Oh, it's a green team I've got to take in. Okay. So I don't have like a proper deep roster on 5 stars anymore, so I might have to take someone else. We'll take some more damage here. She hasn't got a really fast rush. And he's got a really nice rush, but it's really slow as well. We'll take him. I think this is a pretty strong roster. We're going to take a really low level character. Okay. This is, without a doubt, I know you're probably looking at it and going, yeah, but that's crap. That's a crap team. This is, without a doubt, so much stronger than the team I originally would have taken in for this, guys. Like, so much stronger. What weapon should I give her? I need to give her attack boost. There we go. And this guy I'll give... I've not got another AP weapon. Okay, I've got that one. Better chance to absolutely defend. This is so much better than the original team I would have taken into this when I was a little lad. We'll take some of these. I used to take those in. Where's the attack one? Is that it? Crit? Yeah, I don't want crit. I want that one. Okay, so I used to do this. Give myself initial buffs. Okay. Okay, actually, these are really easy. Okay. These are really easy. I don't even think I need to buff, because I'm probably going to one-shot these. Okay, I'm not. But I don't think they're going to be too hard. That's something I used to do. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, I shouldn't do all 3. What's the stacking like? So look, they focus one character. For new people, this is going to be so difficult. I'm lucky that I can just... Like, SR Zeke. If you're new to the game, SR Zeke, boys and girls. Really important. Can anyone tell me what was the world stage because I think I can auto this. What was the world stage before 6 stars came out? What was the last world stage before 6 stars came out? So I can guarantee myself that that was a 5-star stage. The bad thing about Charlie and Michelle is that you have to deal damage to apply the damage over time effects. Yeah. She has bleed on her weapon base if you don't upgrade it. And Michelle, that is. Guys, Negan is no big deal. Just use White and Leon on him. I mean, Leon would work against him. For sure. But you'd have to have Guardian Shields everywhere. Like, anyone who rushes, you'd have to have Guardian Shields everywhere. I'm almost positive I'm getting demoted this week. Yeah, it's because there's been no events, right? Oh, and Roxy, because she will help. If stun worked, then yeah, she would kind of help. But I think she'd still have the reflect issue with her rush, right? I need to go back down to D1. D4 is nuts. No doubt. You still get gold when you demote, though, in Diamond, right? Yeah, I stay in Platinum. I think it was 23. It was either 23 or 23. Okay, Jack, mate. Okay, mate. Totally take your word for that, mate. 23 or 23. You think it was Hilltop? You think it was Hilltop? You hit P11. Nice. Okay, what's the last stage? Is it humans? Okay. Let's see how hard this is. I can't take a faction mate. All teammates get 16 crit. So like, my power's gonna be around where it was. Their attack's much higher now. I remember them balancing the world stage as well, I think. This is after I debuffed them all. And I didn't have Zeke back in the day. Like, how much better he makes my team is unreal. It's all good, Jack. I know, man. I'm busting them balls, man. Javi. I miss you, Javi. I miss that attacks, and that's without mods. Oh my god. I missed the attacks. I used to use this guy all the time, Javi. It was on my defense team. 45 AL and oh, boys and girls. When I pulled that guy, I got so happy. I had this Zeke, Javi, Yellow Dwight, Conrad, Shield Conrad, and AoE damage Rick, the Hot Hill Rick in the same team. It was disgusting. I used to defend some of the top people in my region. Cross region war started coming in. Get them cross region war defense and they didn't know what hit them. I was in such a low faction as well. I had such a good team. Such a good team. Like both attack and defense. That was before. Oh no, it wasn't before I YouTubed. I think I actually did a roster breakdown. I showed my team at one point. There was one I should probably do that again. People have been requesting it, where I like show my teams and stuff. So this isn't too bad, but I think for new players it's gonna be so difficult. Like, look how much damage she took. Half her HP's gone. You have to have healers. Not a lot of people have, like, I mean, there's so much damage. How do I craft a stun weapon? It is Slayer 3 on a green weapon, and you have to get really lucky. Really low percentage chance. So 350 instead of 760. What's that? Sorry. Ah, 350 coins. Yeah. So less than half actually. I hope that Maggie, Lee, Magna, and Herschel become ascendable in the summer. Well, as soon as possible, please. I had a solid team with Javi, Negan, Zeke, and Dwight. I had Shield Magna. Yeah, it was awesome. I guess late June or early July. Any time in June would be nice for one release at least. Yeah, it wasn't so bad, but I think for newer players it will be much tougher. Wish you could turn back time to the good old days. Andrea Lee, double 4-star Zachary, Andrea Conrad. I don't know about it being the good old days. People like talk about those times. Like Andrea was kind of horrendous herself, you know. Come up against teams with like 3 Andreas, a shield, and the revived Jesus. It was just a different type of a like issue. Different type. Did I get enough for an open? No, I didn't get any. Well, damn. I just hope there's going to be like a login event or something for June. Like an actual June login event rather than this one that we had last time. I mean, I know it lasts a long time. I didn't get 40 tokens. I got 39 out of 40. I hope they still, you know, they've talked about compensation for that. Hopefully we still got something out of that. Who didn't get the rewards, because I didn't get it. Supposedly there's potentially something going to happen there. There was something some information I got recently that I'm allowed to talk about. Let me just check. Let me just check. Still checking. No, I can't find it. I thought I had some info. The infos. No, I can't say anything. I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out. Good old days, me, is when 4 stars were viable. Yeah, I think right now 6-star Gen 1s are basically the old 4 stars, and 6-star Gen 2s the old 5 stars. That's where we're at right now. It's just we're not getting our hands on Gen 1 6 stars as easy as we're getting 4 stars. I remember Katya 3-star being usable with absolute defense. Do you know, a lot of people sold their Katya when they got her from that roadmap, and when that was before absolute defense got released, and then when absolute defense got released, people were mad. My brother had Katya with absolute defense before mods as well and stuff. Oh man, she was annoying. Okay, guys, if there's nothing else, I think I will. I'll probably leave my stream around about there. Not a mega long stream. I'll switch to my other regions to see if there's any other energy I can spend. I might be able to do one pull on the stash. Not that means much. I use 4-star Nick neutralize forever and 4-star Dwight execution as well until revives were everywhere. My attack team was kind of weird. I had Blue Romanov as a leader, then I had Red Sandy, the double pistol one. Then I had Blue Kenny, and then I had, who else did I have? Did I have Clementine? I think I had Red Clem. And no, I had not Red Clem. I had Heath. I had Green Heath. This guy. So my damage output was immense. Oh my god, the damage output, guys. The defense down and the attack up from Heath. Oh damn it, I can't find him. He was just so, it was just so insane. It was so insane. 80% attack boost. This guy was immense. I remember pulling him and not being that hyped. I was like, I guess he's okay. I mean, I guess. I can't find him. Where is this dude? Did I use him as Ascension fodder? I might have, you know. I might have a dupe somewhere. Or it might be in a team. No, he's not in a team. Could be just blind. I have been blind before. Now he must be. I must have used him as in Ascension because I have like a brand new one of him. There he is. But when he's maxed out, 85% attack and defense. So strong, guys. So strong. It was so good, guys. Romanov's rush. Boom. Everyone died. Well, everyone in the line died. Even Kenny's rush was super strong. It was sick. Was sick. Sweet stream, lockdown. See you next time. The next stream will probably be next Thursday. I'm not gonna have a, unless something pops up where I want to stream. Could happen, but I'm probably not gonna have a stream between now and then. I don't think I've got a pull here, but we'll see. I did get some tokens. Oh, we got 3. What? Oh yeah, we just completed the thing. Okay, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Give me the kites! No. Give me the kites! Give me the kites, 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 give me the kites. Watch. What's the percentage on the kites? Collection item, 20%. 1 in 5 apparently. I've already got 1. Give me the kite! Okay, jeez. Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, we're definitely done. I will tune out the stream. Next stream is going to be next Thursday. Same time, same place and all that. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. That is the end of my stream. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.